G'day viewers and welcome to this week's PB's Retro Restorations. This week I'll be doing this Matchbox number 59B Ford Fairlane Fire Chief car. It was first issued in 1964 and was generously donated to me by my father-in-law Paul. I'd like to say hello to all my regular old subscribers and also give a shout out to my new subscribers I got this week. Thank you very much for the kind words I received from some other YouTubers. It's really encouraging and it cheers me up to keep going. So thank you very much and let's get started on this one. Oh, Spider-Man lives inside a Ford Fairlane lane. That didn't really work, did it? He's probably been in there 50 years, the poor bugger. Oh, get out, Spider. The interior on this one's really shallow, not like the other ones I've done. Wait, the glass is cracked, stuffed. I've ordered one. If you're watching this video, that means that it must have turned up after months of waiting. We've got its little light this time though, which is just a little white bit of plastic. I mean, excitement plus? No, not really, but at least I don't have to make one this time. Now this roof looks like it's got a little bit of a bend in it, so I'm going to tweak it a bit with the pliers, hopefully not completely destroy it, and get it straightened out a bit. I'm doing a Corgi Lotus at the moment, and underneath it had like this cross hatching pattern. I thought they must have put in there to make it stronger, but they've done it also here on this Matchbox. It's such a tiny car, I can't imagine it needed it for strength, but who knows? Maybe someone else knows. You can always tell me in the comments. Now here I'm just giving the body and base the wire brush wheel cleanup treatment so it's ready for paint. Now here I'm just cleaning up the posts so I can get the body to sit flush with the base and do the tapping and threading of the holes for the screws. Now the last time I stocked up on these little cap head screws, they didn't have the really short ones that I like to use, so I had to get these longer ones, and of course they're always too long for any project I have, and I have to grind them down to fit, which is a bit annoying, but you know, hey, COVID, all that stuff, we'll just make do with what we've got, don't we? Now I thought because this car was red I'd use some red oxide primer on it, which was good. I also spray painted it and the colour was completely wrong, so I ended up stripping it and doing it again, but I won't bore you with that video. Here's me spraying the base with the standard Tamiya semi-gloss black. It always looks good. And here's me respraying the car again in a red that's a bit close to factory. I'm just sticking the wheels in the brake fluid, get a bit of the paint. It looked like a little bit of residue or something on them. That'll fix them up. And here's my little stand for painting the wheels. It's obviously a bit of string and 2 clamps. Holds them all apart from each other and get a good spray on them all the way around. And they look really good when they're done. Now, you know what I like? I like when you come back from holidays and all the parts you've been waiting for months turn up. So I got the replacement glass and the replacement decals to go with all the other refurbished and repainted parts. So we're ready to put it back together. So let's get on to that. There's fairly limited silver detailing on this model, but always helps finish it off, of course, so we'll work on that. Just painting the grille here. I'm not painting the bumper bar because from all accounts it wasn't painted like that from the factory. Now what I don't like is only ordering one set of decals that have taken over a month to get to you, and then they start coming apart when you're putting them on. I blame myself, I was probably too eager to get them on, but they tore a couple of places and I had to fight with the toothpick to fix them to make them look straight and back together. But I think I got there in the end. Whew, so that was good. Okay, so back to the start. And here's what we had to deal with. A well-loved model that had lost most of its paint, and despite having a cracked windscreen was otherwise complete and in pretty good shape and was worthy of renewal. And here is what we're left with now. With its nice new paint, replacement windshield and other refurbished parts, it looks every bit as good as it did in 1964 when it first rolled out of that box. So thanks for taking the time to watch my little video. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch it. I want to say thank you to my subscribers, both old and new, and give particular thanks for the kind comments I received from other YouTubers like Martin and some other guys. You know who you are. I really appreciate it. It encourages me to keep going, and I really appreciate it. So thank you very much. Once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.